Good afternoon and welcome to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Get value you'll love only at Quartz, with huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
Welcome back to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited. First on the local scene. On Tuesday, February 18th, 2025, His Excellency Subhash Prasad Gupta, High Commissioner of India, paid a return visit to Nemu to hand over relief supplies on behalf of the Government of India. This second handover of items totals just over 54 tons, with generators, solar lights, blankets, and other supplies on display during the ceremony. Remarks were given by His Excellency Gupta and NEMO Director Michelle Forbes. The ceremony was chaired by Ms. Hulda Peters, NEMO Training Officer, and the vote of thanks was given by Mr. Kenson Stoddard, Deputy Director of NEMO. The first shipment of 65 tons arrived in SVG in October 2024 as part of a donation by the Government of India, totaling approximately $1 million in hurricane relief supplies to the Government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Couriers Distribution Limited, one of the oldest and most recognized companies in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, is now Ocado SVG Limited. In a media release, the company shared that the name change comes as part of a larger rebranding exercise undertaken by Trinidad-based Agostini Limited. The rebrand establishes a new shared logo and brand identity for companies in the region, unifying them under one visual identity for the first time. The logo features 4 leaf-like shapes representing employees, partners, customers, and communities. The company has stated that Ocado SVG became part of the Agostini Group in 2015 through a joint venture with Goddard Enterprises of Barbados. The new chapter for Ocado SVG underscores its position as part of a wider regional presence and builds on a 170-year legacy. Still on the local scene, Finance Minister Honorable Camilo Gonçalves said the Greater Youth Volunteerism and Engagement Program, GYVE, aims to empower young people so that they can have an impact on their community and propel them into taking action to solve problems in their communities. Speaking on radio recently, Minister Gonçalves explained that similar to submitting your idea to Prime for your business, you would submit your idea to GYVE for your community action, and your group will receive a stipend to facilitate it. GYVE would provide the tools or equipment necessary for the youth to carry out their particular project, while at the same time providing a small stipend for them. He added that what the initiative does is that it gives young people thinking about problems. It gets young people thinking about problems, solutions, and solidarity, banding together to deal with problems, and the stipend is merely a show of appreciation. On to news in the region. Over 32 kilograms of cocaine, disguised as handcrafted ceramic bananas, were intercepted by the Dominican Republic drug enforcement agents at the port of Manzanillo in Montecristi province. In a joint operation, the National Directorate of Drug Control and the Public Prosecutor's Office discovered 303 ceramic bananas filled with cocaine during a routine container inspection. Intelligence reports had flagged potential irregularities, leading agents to examine several export containers. The cocaine-filled replicas were packed in 16 boxes within the shipping container to be shipped to the Netherlands. A 36-year-old laborer from Three Friends, Essequibo Coast, Guyana, has been sentenced to 1 year in prison after pleading guilty to cocaine possession charges. Fadil Shah, also known as George, was charged with possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking after being found with 1.1 grams of cocaine, Loop News reports. Shah appeared at the Saudi Magistrates Court before Magistrate Tamika Clark on Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Upon hearing the charges, he entered a guilty plea and was immediately sentenced to serve 1 year behind bars. On the international scene, the Department of Homeland Security on Thursday stated the U.S. government will end the temporary protected status for 500,000 Haitians living in the country in August. This comes despite deteriorating conditions in the Caribbean country, with gangs controlling about 85% of the capital and sexual violence against children increasing by 1,000% last year, according to the United Nations. Temporary protected services is granted to nationals of designated countries facing unsafe conditions, such as armed conflict or environmental disasters. It has been held by Haitians since 2010 and will be ending on August 3, 2025. This means they will lose their work permits and could be eligible for deportation. U.S. President Donald Trump has moved to overhaul parts of the U.S. immigration system since returning to office and promised mass deportations and arrests. Finally, in sports, heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois' world title defense against Joseph Parker on Saturday is off after he fell 2 days before the fight. The Briton was medically evaluated in Saudi Arabia and missed Thursday's news conference before being withdrawn later in the evening. There is no information on the nature of his illness. 27-year-old Dubois was scheduled to make his second defense of his IBF title. New Zealand's Parker, 33, will instead fight Congolese Martin Bikoli, who has been drafted as a late replacement. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanica Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Need a little cash to hold you over till payday? Don't panic. We're here to help. Put some extra cash in your pockets with Courts Ready Cash Loan. No security required. 24-hour approval. All you need is your ID, payslip, 2 references, 1 recent job letter, and proof of address. Don't delay. Get what you need with a Courts Ready Cash Loan. Visit us today at any of our Courts or Ready Cash locations. Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
The flavor nice, it's locally made. Affordable price, Lord, up to $3 retail. When you see we line with the red and white case, show me what you like. It's cigarette from Empire, Holdings Limited. It's cigarette from Empire, Holdings Limited. With over 60 years experience, hold the best tobacco, best ingredients. Yeah. This is your boy Lou to say, support local, buy your cigarettes from Empire Holdings Limited. 10 cigarettes in a pack for up to $3 retail. Remember, smoking is not for minors.
Yes, sir.
Our industry relies on all of us to play our part. We take pride in showcasing our beautiful island, our craft, our cuisine, and our warm